crafty friends. Happy Friday morning. I'm glad you guys are here to join me today for fun crafting. I'm so sorry I'm gonna have to do that. Still getting over that stupid cold that we got in December 1st. We got sick, which I probably said on other videos, but yeah. Anyways, so excited you guys are here. We're gonna make 2 cards today using new products from Pretty Pink Posh. I've been guest designing for them this month. Super excited about that. And so yeah, I'm going to make a couple cards with that. I thought it'd be fun to do it on a live. I haven't been on a live in forever, and I'm hoping that this can just continue to work out, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to get started because I do have 2 cards. I did a lot of the prep ahead and I'll kind of talk through that just a little bit. When you guys hop on, just say, hey, let me know where you guys are from. Everyone likes to know that. Maybe how is your weather? Our weather is, looking out my window, it's snowy. It snowed yesterday. It's very cold and windy. So, but yeah, we got a little bit of snow. Hopefully then it'll warm up because like after January 1st, I don't really care for snow. So anyways, let's flip the camera around and then I will kind of show you what we are or what I'm working on. I'm so sorry. Hopefully I don't have to do that a lot. Okay. So Pretty Pink Posh. So like I said, we have 2 cards. We're going to do a shaker and then just a regular cute card. But I started one of my backgrounds last night because I needed part of it to dry before I do the second layer because we're doing a stencil. So I think we're good. Let me flip this around though so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Hey, Maria. Michigan, 58 degrees. I know we've had, up until right now, it's been unseasonably warm, like really warm. Like we're not having any seasons here and we normally do. So yeah, it's been nice. It's a little bit cooler, but I'm ready for it to also kind of warm up and just be nice. Okay, so both of my cards are going to require some texture paste. I'm going to use solar paste. I kind of have a gold theme going on here with my cards. And so for this one, this is Pretty Pink Posh's Layered Cupid Items. So I did this one last night again so it could dry so I could do this layer next and we can set that aside to dry. So we're going to kind of do that first. I want to show you a little bit though of some of the products that we're going to be using. We're going to be using the XOXO word shaker. Cute. We've got the Love You. Oh, I'm not going to mess with my stuff. You're getting a sneak peek of all the things we're going to be using. Hold on. My sentiment is hooked in my... That's special. We've got the Love You Shadow. We're going to be using some of the Sweet XOXO mix from them. That's the one card we're going to be doing. That's this background here. And for the other card, so glad you're alive. Love your cards. Oh, Maria, thank you so much. You are so kind. I'm so glad you do. We're going to use, this is the love word. So it says lots of love, be my Valentine. This is going to be one of our backgrounds that we're going to use a texture paste on. And then I'm using, oh, it's over here, sorry. Then I'm going to be using the cute Box of Chocolates die. I love this die. The Banner Greetings 2, the Valentine Banner Greetings, and then some gold confetti. Because, like I said, gold is kind of the theme that we're going with. So let me just kind of get my stuff out of the way over here. And then I can get both of my backgrounds done and set aside to dry. So hopefully they'll be dry enough that we can put our cards together. This one is this. Let's get this prepped. So did everyone have a good holiday, a relaxing holiday, a quiet holiday? Ours was relaxing. We were recovering from being sick. And so it was good that it just was easy. We didn't complicate anything. We just needed it to be easy. I'm just going to add some tape here. I'm just going to get these 2 guys prepared. This is just one layer of stencil. I like these little word stencils. Let me make sure, hold on. Let me make sure I'm straight because that would be funny. And then not funny because I need a background for my card. So let's pop this into place. We got to see our grandkids, which was fun. My oldest son came. My daughter-in-law had to work. And then we got our youngest son, Johnny. We bought him a cat at the beginning of the month that was part of his Christmas. All right, let me kind of get this lined up how I think this is supposed to go. And she's pretty cute. My husband and I are not really cat people. I think they're cute. We're more dog people, but she's pretty cute. And she's been a lot of fun. Holidays were busy. Sorry to hear you caught an ass back. Oh, it's okay. We're getting over it. Every once in a while, both me and my husband still have a coughing fit. But we were just sick forever. All the way up until Christmas, we were just sick. I'm like, this is just not something we need to deal with. Okay. So again, this is the Solar Paste Golden Hour. I like the gold, but it's really kind of soft and pretty. It's kind of light, which I like. So let's get some going. And I'm gonna, oh, you know what's gonna be a bummer though? And I didn't even think about this. It's gonna cover up the little keyhole in here. But oh well, what are you gonna do, right? We'll just deal with it. Because otherwise we're not gonna see it. So this one may be not perfect for stencil paste. Well, actually, let me back up and say, if you did this stencil first with ink and then did the other part with stencil paste, then that would work because then you would see that little keyhole on top. I just wasn't thinking through. So we're just going to do it anyways. That is totally okie doke. But I am going to try to keep it pretty thin. That way it has a better chance of drying by the time we're done. And oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty, huh, Maria? I love it. Excuse me. I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I work with Spellbinders. And this year I have decided to do all of their club kits. And it's called the All Clubs Crate. And I just put a video out. If you haven't caught that, you should watch it. Cute stuff. But I'm really excited about it. To kind of do all the things with it. And then I have a video coming up within the next week. I have a few videos or a couple videos. I have one coming up for Hero Arts, their new release. And I did not get to do the club kits for December because I was so sick. So I did make a couple of cards for that, and I'm going to put that out. I think that should come out. Why am I putting that up? That should come out tomorrow. Sharing some of that cute stuff. All right, I'm going to peel this off. Oh, ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to put this behind me on my counter. And I'm going to put this in my bathroom really quick in some water. Have a little container. Okay. Let's do the next one. So I'm just going to soak that in water because I don't have time to clean it right now. That's not something you guys want to sit and wait for, I'm sure. All right, let's get some more. And this is just, again, one layer stencil, so this one will work fantastic for this. But the other one I think really would be cute if you did pink or red, even teal would be darling, in ink, and then the second layer where you would see that little lock come in with gold or whatever color you like of texture paste. That would be really, really cute. Does anybody have any plans for this weekend? What are we going to do? I'm going to do a lot of stitching. My cross stitching. I just didn't get to do anything, or really the whole month of December. So the week of Christmas, we took 4 days off, me and my husband. And then the same thing for New Year's. And I did a ton of stitching. I think I'm going to be putting out a floss tube video. I'm hoping to get that recorded today. And so that's what I think I'm going to be doing. I would like to get a finish done of some Christmas things that I had done ahead of time. So I have a little bit of smushing. I'm not overly worried about it because I'm going to have stuff on top, but a little bit of bleeding. I think I just needed to hold it down better with my fingers, but super cute. So I'm going to set this one aside to dry. I'm going to go put this in the water and then I'll clean up my stuff. Hang tight, everybody. Okay, let's see. Going to do Xmas dinner with my husband's RC club. Oh, that'll be fun. Have you taken down your Christmas? We have not. We are going to do that this weekend. We didn't put up a ton, so hopefully it'll go fast. And then my son's little kitty will not want to get in the Christmas tree constantly. We've had to employ a squirt bottle to get her to stop doing that, which is really kind of funny. She's very cute. Her name is Mina, and she's very cute. He just wanted a cat forever. Okay. And now I'm just going to put these aside over here. I think I want to start on this card first. So this is the box of chocolates. I wanted to make this really fancy, I guess. Well, you know what I didn't grab was ink for my chocolate. I'm going to have to grab that. Warmer weather was the time to take Xmas down. Yeah, yes it was. We did not do lights outside this year, so really we just have inside stuff. I'm going to talk to you while I'm grabbing my ink because I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. Get an espresso. That'll show up good on here. Okay, so here's our cute little chocolates. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. Ooh, that was a gross noise. Yeah, I think it's nice to put the Christmas decorations up, but not fun to take them down. And at the same time, I was still kind of listening to some Christmas music, even after New Year's. I'm just going to ink blend the edges. I like this kind of detail. I think it makes a huge difference. But you don't have to do it. You could totally leave it not this way. But I like it. Something we did new this year at Christmas time. It was yummy and fun. I have a friend named Hannah who lives in Germany, a crafty friend. She's just the sweetest thing. Very encouraging, and I look forward to her messages and stuff like that. And last year she sent me some fun crafting supplies, and then she sent us Lebkuchen, their German gingerbread. And let me just backtrack to something else. We get a thing called the Yum Box, Universal Yums. And so every month you get this box. You just pick the size you want. And you get treats from different countries. Super fun. And we've done this for years. And we've had some yummy, yummy things from Germany. So anyway, so she sent this couple things of gingerbread. It is the best stuff we've ever eaten in our entire life. And we went and looked on the website, and it was not going to be cheap to buy it, so we couldn't buy it this year. But she was so kind to share her recipe that she's made her gingerbread with every year. Oh, it was so good, you guys. Like, it seriously was the most delicious thing ever. Like, I'm gonna have to make it for Christmas in July because we can't wait till the next year to eat it. It was so, so, so good. So that is something new that we did this year. Okay, let me get spun sugar. I want to ink blend a little bit of this box because I think that will be really pretty. I need to get a new one of these because I don't like how that looks. Okay. You had to be at gingerbread. I know, Maria, it's so good. I mean, you can find traditional recipes. Like if you looked up traditional recipes for it, you can find it online. But there was something really sweet about knowing somebody. And then this is something she makes every year. Oh, it's so good. It's nothing like our gingerbread here. Not a single thing. And their spice mix, I had to look that up because you can't buy it. That they use, it has so much different stuff, and it has stuff like mace in it and anise and just all kinds of different things. It was yummy. It was yummy. And super easy to make. Okay, I think that's good. Alrighty. Just clean this off here. So we've got I have some fun different gold cardstocks here. So it's just a regular old gold mirror cardstock. Oh, I forgot to link this one. I have to link that one. I love this kind of glittery one. It's so pretty. So I thought this is going to be a fancy box of chocolates. I'm sorry, I'm getting my own stuff in my own way. So let's put together the chocolates first. And I have all the little yummy decorative chocolate that's going to go on top. I'm just trying to get them in the right little spot here. All right. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to add my dot of glue. Let me just pick these up and get them centered. Cute, cute. This release from Pretty Pink Posh is so fun. It's so darling. Their stuff is always so cute, though, I think. Let me just get this guy. You guys see? Okay. Making sure that I'm in view. That would be bad. This little Pick Pro tool is so handy dandy. Just scooch it over. Okay. Get our circle candy. And we've got a couple more hearts. Oh, this is going to be so super cute. All right. I think I'm going to let that dry for just a second before I put these other guys on top because it's adhered to, you know, a metallic cardstock, and so I don't want it to just slide around. I am going to pop this up with just a little bit of foam adhesive. Just because I do love some dimension. But this is just 1 millimeter, so it's not super tall because I'll probably also put some behind that box when we put it on our cards that we did that stenciling on. It's a little too thick. Okay. Let's get this going here. So I'm just using, this is Chiffon cardstock from Spellbinders. And I do have everything listed for you guys and linked below in the description. But I'm using Chiffon, and I used spun sugar to ink blend. I don't know if I mentioned that. Ooh, that's pretty. And that's on some matte gold. Hello, Kimberly from Maryland. I am so happy you're here and chatting this morning. I am making stuff from Pretty Pink Posh's new release, their Valentine's release, and their, oh my gosh, what's it called? St. Patrick's Day release. Jeez Louise. I'm like, I don't have the words. So yeah, we're going to create a couple cards. Oh, see, look at that one already slid over. Just stay. I should have put a little bit of tape runner on there and then liquid glue, and then it would. Okay. Let's bring in the tweezers. So I die cut my little yummy chocolate decorations. This is blush cardstock, then chiffon, and then white. I wanted to keep this soft with the exception that it's going to be on black cardstock. The card base will be black. Hold on, my glue is clogged. Let me get a pin here. How are you doing today, Kimberly? How's your Friday going? We were just talking a little bit about taking down our Christmas, if we've taken it down or not. I have not. We've not taken our Christmas down yet. But that's the plan this weekend. Cute. So cute. A little too much glue. I'm going to try to get these lives in regularly. It's been pretty, it's been kind of difficult since our daughter passed away a couple years ago, 2 years ago. I'm going to try. That is something I am going to work on because it is a good time. And I do like crafting live with you guys. Okay. Oh, then we have the fun squiggles. Let's bring these over. Making Valentine's, speaking and watching The Pit. Why does that sound familiar, Kimberly? That sounds fun, Making Valentine's. The Pit. Is it a TV show or a movie? Because I feel like that sounds familiar, and is it new? I feel like I've been seeing that advertised on my TV. Okay. I would eat these chocolates. If there's coconut in them, I love coconut. Chocolate and coconut. Oh, come on. Oops. HBO series with Guy from ER. Okay. Yep, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that. I mean, I haven't seen the show, but I saw the advertising for it. All right, then let's get our little circle candies. I think these little details are fun. And then we'll get these adhered to the box of candy. I won't glue them down to the backgrounds yet because, again, I want those to have as much time to dry as possible. Mayhem Crafty Cards. Good afternoon, everyone. So glad I didn't miss the whole live. Oh, I'm so glad too. We're just kind of at the beginning, really. We did some stenciling on our backgrounds, and now I'm going to put together part of our first card, our cute little chocolates. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we're gonna, okay, those are cute. I'm gonna keep these little hearts. We're gonna do an embossed sentiment for this too. So we'll kind of get all that stuff, and then we'll put both cards together at the end, because again, our backgrounds, we need them to dry. So I kind of want to think about how to lay this out. Oh, Michelle, my sweet friend, hello. I'm glad you're here today. How are you doing? All right, so I'm going to try, I think I kind of did a little bit of a layout. Didn't consider colors though. Let's go this, this, and this. I like to lay my stuff out first. I'm not confident enough to just start gluing things down without knowing exactly what it looks like. You know what I mean? Okay, then let's go circle, heart, square. No, what am I doing? See, that's where it's getting funny because I have the colors. Do I need to worry about the colors? You know what I mean? Oh, because I did that. That's why I did that. That's why that happened. That circle, that pink. There we go. It's just me. And then we will go with the square, circle, and heart. All right, we got it. I got it. Not too difficult. Okay, now let's glue these down. That card you made on the Honeybee Stamps channel with the flowers is gorgeous. Thank you. I love those little boxes of chocolates. Thanks. Thanks, Michelle. I loved that card. Those purple flowers turned out so good. I didn't expect them to turn out that good. I was very, very happy with how those looked. I love the little box of chocolates too. I mean, how darling is this? The way some of these companies, the things that they come up with is so darling. They are quite talented for sure. I'm kind of working the edges first, and then I feel like I can get the things in the center centered better. Cute, cute. All right. Then we can work on the center. Oh my gosh, these are cute. Oh, that slid over because I got excited. I'm so sorry I keep sniffing, you guys. I'm telling you. Okay, 2 more to go. Oh my gosh, cute. How cute are these? I think I got them spaced out fairly decent. Okay, your name is Tara. Okay, I gotcha. You need to add it to your YouTube name. Oh, Michelle, got a good report from oncology on Wednesday. Yes. Praise Jesus for that. That is wonderful. I'm so happy for you. We'll have to chat more later and get the details. Okay, so this is going to be popped up a little bit from the sides. I'm not super worried about that if I'm being honest. I think what I'll do is add a little bit of adhesive. Well, I don't know. Let me see. I think I'll do a 2mm adhesive on the ends of these, and I think that will hold it fabulously. That is really, really good news, Michelle. Oh, that shot over there. 1, 2. Where'd it go? It took the other one with it. That's funny. I bet candies would look good with glossy accents too. Yes, Kimberly. Oh, maybe we'll have to do that. You know what? Let me grab it over here really quick. Well, where did I put it? Oh, right here. I'm going to put it on my, I got it. I'm going to put it on my desk. That doesn't mean I'll remember, but I'll try. All right, so I'm just going to put a little piece of adhesive here. On the ends of these guys, because they're going to be covering the chocolate, so it's going to have some dimension underneath it. Of course, I just try to sit on my Cricut. We'll see how it turns out. I'm in love with Pretty Pink Posh. Yeah. Their stuff is pretty cute. And then I'm going to add a little dot of glue, liquid glue, because I just really want this to hold well. Perfect. Slide that in. Okay. Oh, stay where I need you to stay. Let's do the other one. Oh, you're not going to stay. You know why? Because I put liquid glue on it. That's why. I'm not going to do that on the other one. Getting myself in trouble over here. Yeah, that's a better decision to not do that. That'll hold in a minute. Okay. And then we have the darling bow. I'm glad you're finally getting better. I saw someone else use parchment for the wrappers too. Oh, that's a cute idea. People are so smart. Just stay. I would take this box of chocolates from somebody. Okay, I am going to put a little tiny bit of foam adhesive behind, just 1 millimeter behind the bow. Some glue. Here we go. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute. All right, so there's our little box of chocolates. I'll do the glossy accents at the very end. See if I missed anything. Look at how fun that is. And it's so shiny. Cute. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Let's do the sentiment though. And I hope that I need to buy a new heat gun because it screams, I kid you not, every time I turn it on. So if it does, I'm so sorry. It's a horrible noise. Just absolutely horrible. But it does it. And I'm not sure why. Okay, so I'm going to do, I think it was Mindy Egan. Maybe I'm dreaming. It could have been her. She's got some really awesome cards. I'm going to use, this is the Banner Greetings 2. And I think I'm going to use this one. Because I think when I have it on my card base, it's going to be a little tilted. And so then, you're the sweetest. That's what we're going to use. Because that makes sense when you're given candy. Right? Let me get my Misty. Okay. That in there. This is the Valentine Banner Greetings. Tons of cute little sentiments in here. And they're wavy, so they fit into those banner die. So I'm going to use You're the Sweetest. I thought I just broke that. That scared me to death. What was I going to stamp this on? I'm doing gold heat embossing. Oh, pink. Let me grab that. The question is, do I want to do dark pink? Okay, I'm going to let you guys vote on this. Do I want to do it I probably just need to do it on dark pink. Sorry, no voting, because I think the white embossing powder would show up super good on that really light pink. So sorry, just kidding. The glitter ribbon really finishes it off. It does. You are so correct, Maria. All right, I'm going to turn on my thing. I'm going to turn on my heat tool so it heats up. If it screams, I will fix it. I'm so sorry. All right. I'm going to prep this with my anti-static tool. Ooh. We're going to do gold. We're going to keep that theme going. All right. Perfect there. Okay. Oh, that's going to be cute. Oh, why did I say, you guys, I thought I was doing white. I'm doing gold. I thought I was doing white heat embossing. That's why I didn't pick that other one. Yeah, perimenopause at its finest. Okay, this work, it might scream. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, that's pretty. Yay, it didn't. Seriously, that is a miracle. Put this up, and then we'll get the die cut while that's cooling. Got in there. And let's just pray that this will stay. It'll stay in the spot it's supposed to stay in when I'm die cutting. Oh, I lined that up just barely perfect. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute. Okay, just stay. That through that die cut machine. Trying to decide if I need those banner dies. You kind of do. You just kind of do. Because look how cute that is. Look at how cute that is. It's darling. You kind of need it. I'm an enabler. That's all I have to say. I'm the friend that if you take me shopping, I'm going to say you absolutely need all of it. And I'll give you lots of good reasons why. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. I like it. Okay, so this, I think I'm going to add a little bit of ink blending though, because I'm going to come in, I don't think, I'm going to have to do a little bit of Kit Flamingo because I think I need it to be a little bit, ouch, a little bit darker. Here's my, just a little, very, very, very light ink blending. Just because once I do it on one thing, I kind of feel like I have to do it on all the things. Depending on the card, sometimes I can get away with not, but yeah, just a tiny bit. A tiny, tiny bit. Hello, Deborah! I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. We're having fun making Pretty Pink Posh cards. So this is what we made so far. We're making 2 cards today. Oh, I love the scallop on the banner. Yes. See, yes. You need it. Michelle, you need it. I love it. Okay, so that's our part of our first card. Now we're going to work on our second card because our backgrounds are drying because we did a little bit of stenciling. Let me get this cleaned up though. Okay. So this, I'm excited about both these cards, but this one I'm really excited. Oh, thank you. I missed it Friday nights with Joy. I know. I have to do mornings, you guys. I'm so exhausted by the end of the day. I just can't even function. And it just felt, even though I wanted to do it, it felt like a chore because I was so tired. I don't want this to feel like a chore. I'm so blessed I get to do this for my job and it doesn't ever feel like a chore. So I'm like, I just need to move it to the mornings when I actually have some energy. So this is Friday morning hangout. Okay, so we're going to use the XOXO word shaker, the Love You shadow, but I'm not using the shadow on this. So I die cut a ton of this, and I'll tell you why, because we're going to create a shaker. And, oh, I got to do some ink blending too. And this is kind of thin. I could fit my foam adhesive strips around it, but it is cutting it close. And I just didn't want to accidentally see it enabled. Okay, Michelle, there is a link for it down below. You don't have to use it. It is an affiliate. You don't have to use it. I'm only saying it because it's easy to find. You don't have to go search for it. Deborah, it's okay. I like mornings too. Okay, good. I'm glad because I just cannot function. I'm so pathetic in the evening. My whole life, I've gone to bed early. As a kid, I was the first kid to fall asleep at sleepovers. Like I just am like, it's 8 o'clock. I'm ready for bed. And that has not changed. My poor husband who wants to stay up late. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. Can we go to bed? Anyways, okay. Look at this gorgeous gold cardstock. This is from the 12 by 12 cardstock shop. And I do have this one linked below. I didn't link the other one because I don't know why. But this is going to be the background of the shaker. So what did I do with it? Oh, so let me just pull this out really quick. I'm sure this is self-explanatory, but you know, sometimes when you see a die in a package, you're like, wait a minute, what? So I have this whole, which gave me this open heart here, and this is what's going to be a shaker. Okay, let's see. I usually fall asleep sometime between 6:30 and 8:30. I'm a night person. Yeah, Kimberly. I realized, I mean, I have to take a nap every day. I didn't take a nap yesterday I did. The day before I did not take a nap, and I was so miserable fighting to stay awake till 9 o'clock. My husband just gets a kick out of it. He's like, it's so funny. But it's not really. It's miserable. I'm so tired. I'm just like, I told him, I said, I have to figure out how to I have to take a nap every day. That just has to be, it's a priority. So I can get to bedtime. All it is for me to get to bedtime. But my Frenchie loves it because he just wants to lay on the couch with me anyways. Oh, I love a shaker too. You guys are so funny. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Okay, but I think I've not had to take a nap my whole life, but I do like a nap. But now it's like I have to take a nap. Otherwise, I'm just really pathetic. I'm not grouchy or anything, but I have no energy and I'm not fun. Okay, I'm going to use Kitsch Flamingo. This is the blush cardstock from Spellbinders. So I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending around this. Just tiny. I don't want it dark. And these little sponge daubers from scrapbook.com, I love them, you guys. I think I talk about it in almost every one of my videos that I use them. It's so just an extension of your hand. Like, I love it. Cute. Kimberly, my employer would frown upon napping. Probably so, but I think that's rude. I think everyone should be allowed to nap. I know when my perimenopause hit, it was like 2019, and I was a nail tech. I was doing cards, but I was a nail tech then, and I would come home every day and make lunch for my kids, and then I started working out of my home. But when I would come home for that hour, I was like, I need to take like a 15-minute nap, and I would just sit up on the couch and lean back and just fall asleep for 15 minutes, and then I was great. It was just like the greatest little power nap. But it was an exhaustion that hit, and I was like, oh my goodness. Now between that and just all the grief stuff with my daughter, I have to take like an 1.5 to 2 hour nap every day. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Who can afford to do that? I can't do that every day. Okay. We've got those ink blended. I'm not going to ink blend the XO or the X, yeah, hold on, this piece. I'm not going to ink blend this because you're not even going to see it really. Well, oh, well, maybe you would. Should I ink blend this background with spun sugar? Michelle, yes, I'm a morning girl too. My energy is much higher in the morning. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what do you think? A little bit of ink blending. So it would look like, yes, we are, Michelle. It would look like this. If I did some ink blending on it, this would look like this. Let me know what you guys think. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to start gluing my layers. These are the layers I'm using instead of foam adhesive. And I did 4 layers. And this is mixed media cardstock from scrapbook.com. Okay, Kimberly says yes to ink blend. And it's really thick. So this will give you a good thickness. This is probably about close to 3 millimeters thick. I'm curious, if I already have an account, Pretty Pink Posh, should we use your link? Do you still get credit? Yeah, you could use my link to go in, and then you can sign into your account, and that should work. Maria, listen to your body. Don't fight it. Go with it. If you have to nap, do it. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Okay, we're going to ink blend. I think it needs a little ink blending. Ooh, that needs to quit making that noise, though. Okay. We'll see how if I can get into these little areas here, but so just a little light of spun sugar. I like it. Mix the one you blended pop. Okay. Yes, Deborah. I love it. This is what I think is so fun about crafting live, is that, you know, we can craft together on some of the things. You know what I mean? Like collaborate. That's what I mean. That's the word I'm trying to say. Sorry if I'm shaking things. Get a little bit of this, go around this heart. I think this is a fun die because I think it's, you know, you can decide to not make it a shaker, make part of it a shaker, make all of it a shaker. I think that that's kind of fun. All right. Just wipe that up really quick. And then I'm going to grab my piece of acetate here. Let's glue that on. I love the ink blending on die cuts. It gives dimension. Yes, it does. I love ink blending, but I'm too lazy to do it myself. You're funny, Michelle. All right, a little bit of liquid glue. And I die cut a piece of acetate. You can't see it with my hand there, huh? Maybe there. There it is, in the shape of the heart. And we're just going to place that on there. Hopefully I didn't do too much glue. You know, sometimes you just do. All right, I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to put some tweezers on it, actually. Well, yeah. Good spot wants to lift up. Okay, and then let's glue this. So we're going to glue our layers together. This is going to give us the dimension for our shaker bits. What else I'm going to do? I'm going to put tape runner in here. So this will just hold in place better. And then just do a couple dots of glue and we will be good. All right. And I think at the end of this video, when I'm done making my card, that way it's not in the middle, I might just kind of do like a little life update. So if you want to stay for that, you're welcome to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but I figure that's Better than doing it in the middle when we're just trying to make cards. You know what I mean? We can chat a little and whatever. But we'll get through this first, and then maybe we'll just do a little bit of that. All right. Okay. This is such a fun die. Super, super cute. All right, one more layer. And then hopefully I will not put the whole thing together without putting my shaker bits in it, because I did that just recently on a shaker card I made. Like, are you kidding me right now? Thankfully, I was able to pull it apart quickly. I'm like, wait a minute. Where's the shaker stuff? Okay, that is good and thick. So this is going to add some serious dimension to your card. But look at that. Look how thick that is. How fun. Let me just make sure that this is doing what I need it to do. A bit of acetate hanging out the top. We don't want that. Don't cut the heart, Joy. Okay. Then this is going to be the background behind that heart. How cute is that? Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. So let's do this one more time, and then we can get the shaker bits in and put the front on. So really make sure that is covered nicely with glue. All right. Oh, I love that. Let me make sure we're lined up. Okay. I'm going to use the tweezers to hold this on. Second pair of tweezers to hold that on just while that is drying, because it's on the metallic paper, so it tends to want to do that. So while we're waiting, I can glue these guys on. I am going to pop these guys up with a little bit of foam adhesive because I love it so much. But I'm going to do low profile. So 1 millimeter. I get all my foam adhesive from scrapbook.com, and they also have it in black, but they have 1, 2, and 3 millimeter in strips, in rolls, in white, and black. Like, it is fabulous. Let's go here. Do you guys like to use foam adhesive? Do you like dimension on your cards? I feel like if I love the gold heart, yes, Maria, me too. I feel like if I don't put dimension on a card, like, did I even make a card? That's how I feel about it. Oh, I'm taking the whole thing with me. Let me add one more little piece in there. Okay. Slide this guy over. And then I need to borrow a... I so lost. I don't ever lose anything. And I lost my... I mean, like, I'm not a person who loses anything. Yep, every card. I agree, Maria. I don't lose things. I don't even misplace things. Totally lost my reverse tweezers from Spellbinders. They're straight. That's my favorite. I need to buy another pair. But I just am like, where in the heck did they go? And then I also lost my bone folder. Like, how does that happen? I have to leave at 1. I'll catch the rest of replay. Love and hugs. Okay, have a great rest of your day, Michelle, and we will chat later. Okay. Let me get this guy on here. I like this. This is really cute. It's something similar to, I did the video hop with Pretty Pink Posh. That video, of course, is on my channel. Where I did the, what is it called? A ladybug. Yeah. Let me see. I have it right here. Let me go this way. I did this ladybug, and this is a shaker too, and I kind of did the same thing that I did here, which was pop those pieces up instead of making a shaker. And I always have to add greens or sequins. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's well, I can do sequins or like pops of color or Nouveau Crystal Drop or splatter, something like that. To me, I feel like it's pretty rare if I don't add something like that. All right, you guys, we've got this cute, let me grab this cute little mix. Now I don't want the red, so I'm going to kind of hand pick through some of these, but there's XOs in here, and then I like the little white hearts. So I'm going to go with the pink and the white. Michelle, all the dimension. So let me throw some of this stuff in here. We got the O's. I'm not going to do a crazy amount. That's not working right now. Do some white hearts, some pink X's. I think that's really cute. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's enough. Let's see. No, we'll do a few more. These are too cute. Just too cute. Okay, I think that's all I want to do because you meant gems. Okay. I think I'm going to do one more heart. I have 5 hearts. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I think that will be. I'm just going to dump these back in here. That'll be cute. It's enough shaker mix, but I don't want a wild amount of shaker mix. Okie doke. I do have these, and I do want to remember that. Okay, so just make sure everything lines up good. Oh, that's going to be cute. I love it. Hi, Mari. Nice to see you here. Oh, I have to watch your video today, Mari. Mari is, I'm sure you guys probably know who Mari is, without a doubt. But we're on Honeybee Stamps team together. And my videos come out on Wednesday. Her videos come out on Friday. And when I uploaded mine, she sent me a message. And she's like, we're on the same wavelength. Which is really crazy because we're not working with a new release yet. And so we just went to our stash of Honeybee, and we literally are using the same Lovely Layers flower die for our cards. How funny is that? So I need to go watch your video. All right. Got liquid glue around the edge. We don't want no gaps and nothing. That's so funny, Mari. It's so funny. It's so weird. I mean, you know, we have a lot of Honeybee Stamps products. So to pick that out is just wild. All right, let me make sure. This would be a cute tag, you guys, because you could like tie the string off of here, like here. This would be a really cute tag. You could probably put more shaker bits in, but I kind of like it this way. I'm going to make sure. Oh, it's cute. It's so cute. Look at that. No, I think it's perfect. I love it. Okay. That's done. Let me grab my sentiments. This is from, oh, come on. So sorry, guys. I don't have any fingernails on me. I can't grab nothing. So I die cut this from the same gold cardstock as I did behind that heart. And I did 2 of these. This does have the shadow, but I'm not going to use the shadow. I did not want to cover up this heart. So I'm not going to use that. I love the shadows, but I think most times for my designs, I end up not using them, which is weird because I really love them. Every time I see it on something else, I'm like, yes. And then I go to use it and I'm like, no. All right. Let's get the love adhered. I'm not going to do a stamped sentiment on this. I'm just going to use this die cut sentiment. I felt like it would be overcrowded. Thank you, Mari. Yeah, I've got 2 cards. I'll have to show you the other one. I'll bring it up because in a minute we're going to pray that the backgrounds are dry. Fingers crossed that the background is dry. Let me just make sure that this is really sticking. Okay, so I'm not going to glue this on yet because I'm not sure, but it's going to be something like this, which I think is really cute. But I don't know if I want it maybe on a tilt. I don't know, and I don't think I'm going to know that till I put it on a card. So let me grab the card bases and hopefully they're dry enough. Please, please, please. Oh, yes. Like, I'm not going to go crazy on them, but they are dry. Yay. Let me get the other one. So this is the one that I did partly last night and then the other half this morning because it's had 2 stencils. This is with the solar paste. I'm going to clean up the edges a little bit. Because I don't want that hanging off. Could always trim it up later too, maybe. But cute. On the black cardstock. So everything's all soft and pretty, but then I thought it'd be cute on the black cardstock. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what I was meant to do? I meant to stencil this the other way, but oh well. It's going to have to go like this. And you just have to put it in a bigger envelope, right? Oh, darn. And then you're the sweetest. Yeah, I was supposed to do it this way. That's what I was supposed to do, guys, like this. But I did not. And that's okay. Let me peel that off. Okay, are you? You're good. And then this one's going to go here. Oh, I love it. Alrighty, let's do this one first. I mean, yeah, I can't do it that way because I have the hearts facing that way. Oh, well, that is okay. I kind of don't mind it like this. All right. I'm not going to do foam adhesive behind this like I said. I think it's... No, I am. I am. Just kidding. Just kidding. You're almost there, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. It's always fun to craft. Other crafters. This I'm going to have 2mm behind that. Are you 2mm? Or are you 3mm? No, you're 2. Okay. There's the sentiment for that. This I'm not putting any foam adhesive on because it is thick enough as it is. You stream with StreamYard? No, I do with OBS. Sorry. I know a lot of people do with StreamYard. I've just always done OBS because that's my oldest son just used it and he's like, here, use this. I like it, but I've heard really good things about StreamYard too. I'm assuming that's what you stream with. All right. Let's pop you up right there. You could trim the corners of this off if you just wanted it to fit, but I'm not doing that. I am not going to do that. All right. I want this to overlap. Let me take some of this off of here. And then let's just have this overlap a little. You know what? I think I need 3mm because that's going to look funny. I used to, but it got too expensive and I haven't been going live since I got sick. I understand, Mari. Oh, OBS, I think is free. I don't think I pay for OBS. I don't think. If I do, I don't know. I've not heard of Ecamm, but I do like OBS. It's pretty simple, and I'm pretty sure it's free. Okay. Oh, and Special Joy. So I'm using 3mm because I think it's going to overlap better because the other thing is kind of tall between all the cardstocks, especially on this corner. I kind of like it overlapping. Okay, you're cute. And then let's bring in, yeah, you should try it. It's easy. I feel like it's easy. Okay, then of course, let's bring in some more gold because why not? We're going to add a few of these. I just love all the gold. Gold's my favorite. No, I don't want that big guy there. Put a couple over there. Oh. Maybe like that. And then we'll put these little guys down here. 2 little guys. I like it. Thank you, Mari. I love these. Really, I was like, I just need to make these really soft and pretty. And then I was like, oh, but I think it needs to be on black cardstock. I don't utilize, get off of there, black cardstock enough for backgrounds. It's so pretty. Come on. I need to do it more. All right. We'll get this guy here. I mean, you could leave off the sequence, but why? So pretty. Like how you pivoted and it still looks awesome. Thank you, Maria. All of a sudden, I'm like, and I knew it last night too. I should have wrote myself a note. I was like, you're gonna mess this up. You're not gonna remember what you're supposed to do. Sure enough. Okay, I'm gonna do tape runner and liquid glue because we have so much dimension and other sticky stuff that I really want to make sure that it holds in place. So I'm gonna do the tape runner so it just holds it now. And then the liquid glue will really grab onto some stuff. But I don't want to cover up all of the tape runner, which I've done before. And then what's the point of the tape runner? I don't know. All right, let's get this bad boy on here. The bummer is you can see right here where it kind of bled, but they're handmade cards. They're not going to be perfect all the time. And I guess that's the charm of them, right? Okay, let me clamp this down. I really want this stuff to hold. This is hardcore. Okay, and then we have the love you. So here's my question to all of my fellow crafters here. Do we just go straight on, which I kind of like. I don't hate. I don't hate it. Or do we go like at an angle, which is also kind of cute and kind of like someone hand wrote it. What do you guys think? Straight or angled? Can we get a vote? While we're waiting for this to dry. Let me get that over there. Come on, everything, just glue down. Okay, Mari says angle. I like the angle too. I like both. It's hard to decide sometimes. Let's see what someone else says. Oh, don't get funny things on your card tray. I'm just going to give this a little extra pressure with my hands so that way. Maria likes the angle too. Okay, we're going to go with the angle. I'm just going to give it another second of just really making sure everything is pressed down. Okay. Oh, it's cute. All right, guys, let me see what parts touch. Oh, it's really cute angled. It really does look like someone, you know, wrote on it, like little handwriting. I like this scripty font. I think it is so pretty. The inside here. Okay. All right. Let me see. Get this adhered. I use way more liquid glue now than I've ever used before in my crafty life. I love it. The angle goes with the XOXO in the embossing. Oh, it does. Yes, Maria, you are quite perceptive. Oh, I love it. Good pick, you guys. Good pick. Listen, I need you to stay down over here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, while that's drying, let's bring in a few of these guys. And like I mentioned, when we're done with this, do a little bit of chatting that maybe not completely card related. If you guys want, if you want to hang around for that, you can. I don't want that big guy. I don't know, for some reason it just kind of was on my heart to do it. So we'll see what happens with that. Well, maybe do I want a big guy? You know what? I don't know if I want any on this. I kind of don't, you guys. I kind of don't want one on this. So I think I'm not. I think maybe it was going to be a little too much. And then we'll take a look at these cards here in just a second. And then we'll be done. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it helps when you prep most of the card stuff the night before, but that wasn't too bad at all. All right. Wait, I have these little hearts. What do I think about these little hearts? No. Sometimes you just have to quit when you're ahead, right? I'm going to stay glued. Oh, yes. I love it. Okay, let's take a look at these up close because they're so darn cute. Okay, here's our cute little chocolate one. Oh, I am in love with this. Oh, look at that, all that fun gold on there. That stencil is so fun on the background. It's perfect. And I like the soft of everything, and I like it against the black. I mean, you could get away with it against white, but I think adding the black behind everything makes it pop, and it just stands out differently. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. And then who doesn't love a shaker? Oh. I mean, you could obviously put way more shaker bits in there, but I really wanted to be able to see them. It just really doesn't want to stay glued. gonna have to fix that. But well, I'll fix it in a minute. But how cute is that? And good pick, you guys, on that. These will be adhered to a white A2 size card base. I only have one made. I didn't make another one. So I'll do that before I take photos. But I love these. How cute. Okay, guys. We're done making cards. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm going to add a little glue while we're chatting away. Because you have all this texture underneath, it just does not want to stay as well. So I just need to get enough liquid glue under here. Yeah, see, the whole thing is popping up. I think I just didn't do enough. And I'm messing with it. I need to not fiddle with these things. Okay. I'm going to let that sit. And these are done. I'm going to flip the camera around. Kind of need something heavy on that. There we go. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to flip. There we go. Okay. Thanks for joining for the crafty card making part of the video. I appreciate all the chatting. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna really my effort into this is going to be a lot more. I'm going to really push hard to, try to do it weekly for sure. Cause I miss doing it with you guys, and it's fun, and it's a good time. It's been hard since my daughter passed away because committing to anything feels hard. And when you feel like you're falling apart, like every single day. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to fall apart now. It's hard to commit to things like that, but it also feels good to be able to do things like this. So I appreciate you guys so much for crafting with me and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, it was kind of on my heart to, at the end of the video, if people wanted to stay and just chat a little bit about whatever we can. I thought I would share just a little bit, probably personal things, more personal. And I don't even know why I feel like I need to share, but I just do. And so I'm just going to go with that. Also, I want to say, like, prayer has been a huge part of my dealing with grief and the loss of our daughter. And so same with my husband, just in constant prayer. And so I also want to put out there that if you guys need someone to pray for you, you can let me know. You don't have to put what's personal. You don't have to, if you want to share that, you can. I mean, it's going to be in the comments, kind of a deal, but I'd be happy to pray for you because prayer has been a huge thing in getting us through all of this. Like I mentioned, we were sick. The holidays were hard. Being sick was hard. But what I've been doing that I thought I would share, because I think this applies to anything, not just losing someone. This applies if you're sick, if you've been sick, if you have just anything going on in your life, is to, I feel like I need to share this, is to find the little small joys in things. I can honestly say that I don't feel happy ever about anything since my daughter passed. She passed from epilepsy, and she was in the hospital. ICU, a lot of you know, in the hospital for in ICU for 104 days, and then she passed. But I think if you can find small joys, and joy and happiness are not the same thing, but if you can find small joys in things, it can get you through hard things, hard days, trials, whatever you've got going on. And some of the things that we find small joy in is nature. Like, we go out a lot. When my daughter was in the hospital, there was the first hospital she was in, they had this beautiful walking path at the hospital, and we would go and walk in that. And the second hospital she was in, there was a park right across the street, and it was beautiful and had a river. And so we would do that, utilize that a lot. And for us, it's a connection to God. But however it's a connection for you, nature is beautiful. It's relaxing. It gives your mind a chance to breathe. And so that's something that we have implemented. And I just feel like I needed to share that because I know a lot of people are going through hard things. Life is hard. We're not promised an easy life by any means. And so if you can just do those things, it is absolutely helpful. It doesn't mean that your day is going to be great. It just means that you have a moment to breathe and a moment of joy. Sometimes that's in grandkids. Sometimes that's in your children. Sometimes that's in your pets. Sometimes it's in making a card. Sometimes it's in a conversation with somebody, or whatever it is. It is really helpful. It was crazy. Like, a week and a half before Christmas, I get a phone call from my oldest son. They have a daughter and a son, and then they have a new baby on the way. I'm having another grandbaby. Mari, we're having another grandbaby. But they don't know what it is, and they're not going to find out till it's born. And I said, Grammy wants to know. Grammy wants to know what it is. Anyways, I get a call from my oldest son. He's like, I have something that I want to tell you. And it was, his voice didn't sound good. And I thought he was telling me like one of my parents died or something. But my grandson, Luke, had a seizure, and he had been sick. But I'll be honest, because my daughter died from, epilepsy. It was hardcore. That was a moment of like, I freaked out and was telling God, we can't do this again. This is not something we can do again. Please don't let this be anything. And epilepsy's not, it doesn't pass down through a line like that. But it was scary. But it was because he was sick, and it's common. And once we realized that, we were able to calm down. But man, that rocked our world. Let me tell you, that was a couple days of recovery, because it brings back, not that we forget anything that went on with our daughter, because it's a constant battle to not think about those things. But that was rough. But we got through it. And I guess my whole point of sharing some of these things with you is that you can get through it. We have a strong faith, and we believe in Jesus, and maybe that's not for everybody, and but that's what gets us through. And it's a hope in that, and knowing that regardless of what's happening, we're going to get through it. We're going to get to the other side, and we're just trying to do it as healthily as possible, because sadly, my daughter-in-law, her parents have lost 2 children. One 30 years ago when she was 16, and one a month before our daughter died. And I love that family. I love my in-laws, but their first child dying wrecked them in such a way. And I just thought, oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. And my husband agreed, like, we have to stay. We have to be healthy. We have to try our best every day to just get up. I don't care if I don't get dressed. We have to get up and just, do what we need to do. So that's that. Thank you for listening. I just felt like I need to share it. There'll probably be things like this because I'm a talker and I feel like I have to talk things out. But also good things is brand new grandbaby. I'm super excited about that. We are so excited. When we had our second grandbaby, he came in April, so a few months after my daughter passed, and we had to be back in the hospital. I barely remember that. I just having to be in that hospital again was like, whew, that was a whirlwind. So we're very excited. I hope it's a girl, and I hope they give her my name as a middle name, because my first one doesn't have that. It has my other in-law's middle name, which is fine. It's fine, but I kind of want my name. You know what I mean? Let me see what you guys are saying. Thank you. Congratulations on the grandbaby. Maria, you love to be out in nature. It's fantastic. We do lots of drives. We live in southern Utah, so we have a lot of beautiful things. We have Zion's National Park, Bryce Canyon, Bryan Head, Fish Lake is a couple hours from our house, and it is stunning. It is a stunning lake, and we go there a lot. And we just up our own mountain. We take drives. It's beautiful. It can be a struggle every day, but I agree. Look for the glimmers. You have to find the joy in things. Trying to think what else. So I'm excited about trying to implement the lives more. I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be a small joy. It feels heavy. Feels like having to commit. Like I have to commit to getting dressed every day. A few months ago, it was like, okay, you just have to do it 3 days a week. And that felt hard. I'm just being completely transparent. It was hard. But I'm thankful I get to make cards and, be a part of this community and just, do lots of fun things. I'm very blessed, regardless of, what's going on in our life. But when I'm absent, that's why. It's just rough, and the beginning of going into a new year is a bummer. That's always really heartbreaking that our daughter doesn't come with us. And then about May till the end of the year is just a bummer because she went to the hospital in May. She passed away in September, Christmas, holidays, her birthday, all those things. But we're getting through it. So anyways, if you guys have anything that if you just need prayer for anything, you can just say, just pray for me. Or if you want to share, you guys can DM me. I do not tell people's anythings. But I love prayer. I think it's super important, and it works. And we saw miracles. Even though our daughter passed, it was meant to be that way for her. That was what was a better choice for her. And I was thankful that God didn't leave her here in the condition she was in, because it was not good and it would have been really horrible. So I believe in prayer, and we had answered prayers even through all of this. So if you need any of that, let me know. You can always, I always love prayer. So if you think about our family, just pray for us, because we love that. And I'm going to try to be back next Friday. I do have a doctor's appointment, and I don't remember what time that is. So hopefully I can still get my live done. If not, I will be the following Friday, and we will have a good time. And thank you guys. I appreciate all of your support, and I love crafting with you. And thank you for always watching my videos and chatting with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon, but look for some other videos on my YouTube channel, just stuff coming up that I have. And yeah, it's a good time. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get to do something fun, eat something yummy, craft, whatever it is. Have a great time with that, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.